Hi guys, welcome back or welcome if you're new. For today's video, I'm going to be recreating this nail set, but at first I was debating whether or not I should do the yellow version of this design or the pink one, and I was just talking about that in like the beginning of the clip, so I wanted to mention that's what I was talking about. But I thought this set was perfect for spring since it's a pretty simple one to do and like a good introduction into doing some spring sets because those are low-key my favorite ones to do. Like they're so like cute and whimsical. But yeah, that's the design we're going to be doing today, so let's get started. Okay, I decided to go with the pink color mostly because I haven't used this ballet pink and I really want to see how it looks like on a whole set. It's like a really like just a cool tone pink, and I think it would look really good with the blueberry little like 3D stuff. But before we even get into this pink color, we have to do the French tip bases, and I think I'm going to be using these two colors. I'm using Barefoot and Tutu this way. I'm just going to do one coat of each, and I'm first going to go in with Barefoot, and then I'm going to go in with Tutu this way. I like to start from my pinky and then work my way to my thumb. Then if you get any around your cuticle area before curing it, you're just going to want to take a round brush and then just clean up around your cuticle area. Okay, now it's time to do my other hand, and it's a little bit more tricky, but you just gotta like kind of stay steady. And I find just doing this is the easiest way. Okay, now I'm doing the second coat with Tutu this way. Okay, I just finished curing these, and I think mixing the two colors was a good move because I really like the pink that's coming out from Tutu this way. Okay, now it's time for the French tips, and I'm using Ballet Pink from D&D. I'm just going to be putting that on my nail palette. I'm going to be using a 12mm brush for the French tips instead of a 20mm brush because I find the 12 to be a lot easier to control than the 20. And then just make sure you're coating the whole brush. I'm not going to be doing the T method this time because I'm not going to be doing too much of a deep French tip. I'm just going to be going up to where my natural nail line is and then just kind of using that as a guide. And then once I get a line that I like, I'm going to grab the brush and then I'm just going to paint it on. And then I'm just kind of rounding out the corner. And now we have a French tip. doing the polka dots now. Okay, when I was looking at the photos, I didn't know if the polka dots were just like a black or if it was like a dark brown. And from like looking at it up closer, I definitely think it's a really dark brown. I'm actually going to use this warmer brown I have instead because I want there to be some red undertones. And the other brown has like too much of a cool undertone. But I am also going to be mixing it with the black, and this one's from Chun Legend. And it's so that I could get like a really rich dark brown. Okay, I think this is the color I'm gonna go with. It's like a very, very dark brown, but not like just where it's just black. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this color. I'm gonna be using this size dotting tool. I'm gonna compare it to like a bigger one so you guys can get a better reference of the size I'm using. And now I'm just dipping into the color. I'm gonna try to evenly space out 3 dots. This bottom dot is a little crooked, so I'm gonna...
What the dog doing?
Okay, I think that looks good. And for a polka dot, you're just gonna go right in the middle of these two, but to the side. And just do a dot. And then follow down this line, parallel right there. And then do another dot. And I'm gonna bring this one all the way down to the end and do a dot right here. And then now to the side of it, I'm doing a dot right there, a dot up here, and then a little tiny dot to the side right there. And now I'm just gonna repeat that on the other side. I'm gonna try to keep everything parallel. I'm gonna redo this one on the corner because it's kind of going into the French tip. Okay, now we're just gonna repeat that on the rest of the nails. Okay, after finishing the polka dots, I put them in the cure for a full 60 seconds. Like each hand got a full 60 seconds because sometimes polka dots can be a little bit thicker, so it needs the full 60 seconds to cure and not just like the flash cure lamp. So yeah, don't forget to put these in to cure for the whole 60 seconds. But you may notice some of these polka dots on my right hand are a little bit thicker, and I didn't even realize that when I was doing the nails, but now I can see it when I'm comparing them. But it's okay. I mean, at least I got the polka dots done and they look, you know, similar enough that, you know, we can just move on to doing the next step. But before we even get into the 3D gel, what I like to do when I have like a textured like surface like this, and when I'm also going to use like 3D gel, I like to just go in with the top coat, and I'm using this one from Chun Legend. It's their non-wipe top coat. Before I put top coat on, I always like to just wipe down the nails with acetone to just make sure I get any dust off of it. Okay, now I'm gonna put them in the cure for a full 60 seconds. Okay, I just finished the other hand, so I'm gonna put that into cure for another 60 seconds. Now it's time to do the 3D blueberries on these two fingers, and it's just the same on the other hand. And I'm gonna be using this Mishi, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, clear builder gel. This is the one I always use for like my 3D gel stuff. I'm gonna be putting a glove on one hand because you don't want to handle uncured gel with just like your regular hand. You want a little protectiveness. I'm gonna grab a good chunk so that I have enough to do all 6. Wait, it's like 3, 6, 9, 12 little balls that we're gonna need to do. And I like to just use the top of the lid to like roll the ball. And then I'm gonna be using this silicone tool that has like this end to it to like cut up the ball into smaller pieces. Now I'm gonna roll it out into a little roll so that I can like evenly cut it up into like 6 pieces. I'm just gonna take one to see if I need to make it bigger or smaller. I think the size is a little bit too big. From now on, I'm gonna make these a little bit smaller. I'm gonna go ahead and make 12 of these off camera. Okay, I just finished making all 12 of them, plus like 2 extra just in case. And now we can put these on our nails. In the photos, they look a little bit flattened out, so that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing as well. Okay, I like the placement of those, so I'm gonna just flash cure them really quick. Okay, now for the blueberries, I'm gonna be using this berry blue from D&D, but it's a little bit too bright of a blue, so I'm gonna be mixing it in with the black diamond from Tron Legend. I mixed a little bit too much black into there. Okay, and to paint the blueberries, I'm gonna be using this 4mm brush. Okay, now I'm gonna just flash cure it. And now I'm just gonna go in with the second coat. Okay, now to make the blueberries look more realistic, I'm just gonna take some more of the black and just do like the little middle spot that like the blueberry has at the top. I don't really know what it's called, but It's just like a little bit darker right here. Okay, I think to make the little middle part stand out more, I have to add highlights around it. So I'm gonna add the light blue color around it. I just mixed some white in with the blue. And now I'm just taking a sponge to blend out the highlight color that I added. Okay, I finished doing all the blueberries, so we can move on to doing the leaves. And I'm going to be using Night Rider from D&D, but I'm also going to be mixing it with this like lime color, like green from this brand. I don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah. The reason I'm going to mix it is just so that it has more of that like see-through like color that like, you know, leaves kind of have. And we're just doing 2 leaves on each nail. Okay, since I put the jelly color, I think I'm gonna have to do a few more coats. Okay, now that I'm done with the leaves, it's time to top coat the blueberries and the leaves, but I'm not gonna top coat the whole nail, so I just put some top coat on my nail palette, and I'm taking the same 4mm brush, and I'm just gonna top coat the spots that I just painted. Okay, now that I finished top coating the blueberries, I'm gonna put them in the cure for a full 60 seconds. The last thing we need to do to make these nails look good is to add some cuticle oil, and I'm using this one that I got from Amazon, but I really like the smell of this one. This one is their milk and honey one, and I like to just add drops all the way back here. I'm gonna just do this because it's a lot of oil already. I don't need to do it on the other side. And then just massage it into your nail beds a little bit. Okay, and as you can see, I got some on the nails, so I'm just going to be taking some acetone with the lint-free nail wipe and then just wiping off. And look at how good they're looking now. Oh my god. I'm going to do the same to the other hand now. Here's how the set turned out. I'm really liking the blueberries, so I'm gonna give you guys a close-up of them. I think they look like blueberries that were like shrunk down to my nail. Like adding all the different colors and stuff really made them look more realistic. I'm so in love with these nails, especially like with the pink and the brown. I think they complement each other really nice. Like I really like these. So these are like my new favorite nails, and I'm so sad that I'm gonna have to take these off soon, but I'm gonna enjoy them for the time that I can. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me recreate this nail set. And again, if you guys have any suggestions on sets you guys want me to recreate, then comment those down below on my TikTok, and I'm gonna try to recreate some of those. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.